Let's discuss about the malloc and calloc program. After that, we can discuss about the realloc program. Okay, so as same as we declared, you have done with arrays. Same thing we'll be doing it with the help of malloc and calloc. Okay, instead of telling, you have told something called as like this. Okay, a of 5. Okay, a of 5. Okay, when you tell a of 5, when you tell a of 5, when you tell integer like this. Okay, how many bytes of memory is allocated, guys? Okay, around like 5 fours are 20 bytes allocated. Correct, right? Same thing we'll be doing it using the malloc and calloc. Okay, how we can do it? Okay, that is what we go with the procedure. Same thing. Okay, so we will create the memory location, we will insert the values inside that, and we will read the values. Okay, same thing we'll be looking onto it. So let's start this. Let's start with hash include stdio.h, and then later I'll tell it as int me. Okay, so I'll clear this. Okay, so I will come here and I will, it has a rough work column, and it has like this. I will comment and multi-line comment, and I will keep it like this. Okay, now first thing. Okay, first thing what I need to do is, okay, I want to go, okay, look onto this, guys. Okay, uh look onto the memory diagram what I'm doing it. Okay, first I will go. Okay, first I need to go to the memory diagram. First I want to go to the memory diagram, and what I need to do it, I need to create block of memory. Okay, I want to create what? Block of memory. Okay, so let's say I want to create 5 blocks. Okay, 1 2 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, 4 and 5. Okay, this each block is of 4 bytes because of the integer byte. Okay, I want to store the values also inside this. Okay, later I will tell you what it is. Okay, let's say the address of this one is 100. Let's say the address of this one is 1000. Let's say the initial address of this one is 1000. Okay, so now look onto here, guys. Look onto here. Okay, and this variable I will tell it as x. Okay, a variable called as x. Okay, initially I will tell it as x. So what I'll do is, okay, now I'll tell it as int. I will create this memory block. How do you create this memory block? Using a malloc I will create. Okay, malloc. Okay, malloc of what? Okay, malloc of what? In malloc I'll be passing one parameter. I hope you know it, correct, right? I want to pass the size called as 20. Correct, right? I want to pass size called as 20. If I'm using this malloc, okay, I want to use a header file called as stdlib.h. Okay, stdlib.h. Okay, this header file is in the hash include. I need to mention this. Okay, so I'll tell it has what? Hash include hash include. Okay, now I'll be coming here. Malloc is nothing but responsible for 20 bytes. Okay, 20 bytes it will go and it will create 20 bytes. Why 20 bytes? Because I wanted this 4 bytes, each block of 4 bytes, and there are 5 blocks. 4 into 4 into 5 is 20. Okay, so or else I can write like this also, sir. Or else I can write it like this also, sir. 4 into 5. Okay, and I can write it like this also. 4 into 5. Okay, so this, what is this 4, sir? Okay, this 4 is nothing but size of integer. Correct, right? Instead of 4, what I'll write is, I'll write as size of I will write as int. Okay, what the size of method will give you? Size of will give you 4 bytes, and 4 into 5 it will give you 10. So this 5 is also, you make it as generic, sir. Okay, so this 5 also you make it generic, sir. Sir, how to make it generic, sir? So I will read this value. Okay, so I'll tell it as int n. I'll tell it as int n. Okay, so what I'll do it, I'll tell it as scanf. I'll tell it as percentage d, and I'll tell it as ampersand of n. Okay, so this n can be anything. It can be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, instead of 5, what I'll do it, I'll tell it as n here. Okay, you got this line? The simple thing I have done it, I have breakdown into the pieces. That's it. Okay, to make it as more generalized. Okay, what is a scanf? It is reading the size. Okay, number of blocks. Okay, how many number of blocks you wanted it. Okay, if it is integer, how many number of blocks. Okay, so if you need this one as character, you can tell it as here character also. If you need it for float, you can tell it as float also. If you need for double, okay, double, double. If you want double, you can tell it as double also. Okay, if you need any structure type also, you can do it. When we deal with structure, we'll more discuss on this. Okay, so for now I'll tell it as integer. Okay, become more easy now. Okay, now what this malloc will do it, it will go and will create a block of memory. It will go and it will create a block of memory. Okay, and what it does is it will reserve the memory, and it is getting the initial address. This initial address is type of void star. Okay, this type is void star. Okay, I want to save it in one variable. Okay, I will declare one variable. I will declare one variable called as x. Okay, x. Inside this x, what I'm storing, guys, I will write it in the next line. I have a x variable. Inside this x, what I will storing it? Address type. Okay, which type of address? Okay, which type of address? It all depends upon the x variable. Now, if I make character type, okay, if I make character type, no matter I will get it here 20, but I have 20 blocks. Why? Because of the x type. Okay, if I make it as float, okay, if I make it as float is nothing but 8. Okay, I can only have two values can be written properly, okay, in the reserved memory. Okay, I can write it 5 also, but this 2 I can write it properly. Okay, so since now it is x is integer, I'll be having a 5 blocks. Okay, is deciding it. Okay, if I tell x plus 0, it is nothing but 1000. X plus 1 means 1004. Okay, it is incrementing by 4 bytes. If it was float, it was incrementing by 8 bytes. Okay, so now coming to here. Okay, int star x is done. Int star x is done. Okay, I have saved, I have said, I have taken one variable, guys. I have taken one variable. What I'm trying to tell you is something like this. Okay, wait a second. So there is a memory actually. There is a memory actually. Okay, this is not x, guys. This is not x. Okay, now this is not x. There is a memory and it has an initial address. This initial address is actually stored one variable. Okay, one variable called as x. One variable called as what? X. Okay, and here I'll be having address called as what? 1000. Here I'll be having an address called as what? 1000. This variable is storing 1000. This might be something. Okay, I will let it as 13bc. Okay, it might be something, some address, some random address. X is stored in some location. Okay, so now what happens? Now what happens? This is done. Okay, your first step. Okay, your first step, creation of the memory is done. Okay, creation of the memory is done. Okay, creating a memory is done. Why does this? I have created the memory. I have created memory. Okay, I have created memory in this line. Okay, the first step of creating memory is done. Okay, the next step is for this program, for so much. Okay, for so much, this much is done. Okay, it is created. Since I have created with the malloc, okay, this value is nothing but zeros. Okay, but here guys, one thing we forgot it. What is that? This is nothing but void star. It is returning void star, but I'm saving it into the star. Okay, what I need to do it, I want to do something called as typecasting, which we saw in the previous session, correct, right? So I want to convert into int star, void star to int star, and this called as whatever it is displaying in the pink is called as what? Typecasting. Okay, so now after this what I need to do is I want to read the values. Okay, for example, I want to read it here 30. Your favorite number is 30, 60, 90, 65, again 30. Okay, I want to read the numbers here. Okay, how can I read these numbers here? Same like arrays itself, guys. Now we'll just discuss about it. So I'll use this scanf. Okay, if I tell it as reading integer type of values. Okay, if I tell it as x, guys. Okay, if I tell it as x. Okay, what happens? X is nothing but 1000. It will go to 1000 and it will store what here? 30, whatever the value I'm reading it. Okay, but this is nothing but x plus 0. This is nothing but x plus 1. This is nothing but x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4. Okay, so what I can do it, so instead of telling x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, I will tell it as x plus I. Okay, this I varies from 0 to less than n. So what I will do it, I will simply apply the for loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, I plus plus. Okay, so for this much, I have done reading the, reading values. Okay, or else you can tell it as writing a value. Okay, or you can tell it as writing a values to a memory. Okay, writing the values to a memory. For this line, it is done. Okay, I have created this. All the things, and I have what I'm doing it in this line. I'm writing it. Okay, how do I writing it? X means what? 1000 will go. Okay, I means what? Initially 0. X plus 1 means x plus 0 means 1000 plus 0 means so much it is. Okay, next one, 1000 plus 1. 1000 plus 1 means, since it is integer, since x is integer, it will increment by 4 bytes. Okay, it will come to 1004. Okay, next one, x plus 2 means 1008. X plus 3 means 1012. Okay, x plus 4 means 1016. This address can be anything. It will be incrementing by the 4 bytes. Okay, that is what I meant to tell you. Okay, Later on, okay, later on what I need to do it, later on what I need to do it, I need to read the values, whatever I have written here. Okay, for example, okay, if I have read here, wait a second, okay, so I'll go here, I will go here, I will go here. If I'm reading the values here, okay, for example, our favorite numbers is like 30, as 30. This one is nothing but 60. This one is nothing but 90. This is nothing but 65. Again, I will tell it has 30 here. Okay, again, I will tell it has 30 here. Okay, so if it is like this, guys, if it is like this, I want to display all these things. Okay, I want to display all these things. Okay, how do I display this? Okay, how do I display this? Okay, so how do I display this? Our it has same as you have done in the arrays. You look onto it. Okay, printf, you have done it something called as address. Okay, I will tell it has for your kind of information. I will tell it slash t slash t slash t. I will tell it 3 slash t, and then I will tell it has values. Okay, only address and values. I'll tell it. No, not required with the index. Okay, I will come next line. I will tell it has printf. I will tell it has star 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 star. I will tell it has slash n. Okay, so this is just the alignment thing. Okay. Later on, what I need to do it, I want to print this address, correct, right? I'll tell it as printf, okay? I'll tell it as printf. What is the format for address? I'll tell it as percentage %p, okay? Slash t slash t slash t. What is the format specifier for values? It is nothing but percentage %d. I for after the each line, I'll tell it as slash n. I'll close this, okay? How do you get the address? Address you get it by x plus I. You know what? Okay, has same as you send it for the scanf. For scanf, you are sending the address. That is what is x plus I. Okay. Now you need a values of it. So simple thing, you have the address. When you have the address, how do you get the values? Just to apply the star here. If you apply the star here, you'll be getting the values. Okay, so I'll be closing it. This I varies from 0 to n, less than n, correct, right? So what I will do is I will apply the for loop here for int I will start from 0, I less than n, and I will tell it as I plus plus. After this, okay, after this, what I'll do it just for the alignment process, I will tell it as printf, I'll as what your favorite line star 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 star, I'll as end, okay, I'll as star 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 star, I'll as slash it. Done. Okay, this is it. This is it. Okay, I will run the program. I will run the program. Okay, here look under this. I have created the memory. I have created the memory in this line. Okay, I have written something inside the memory, and I am reading from the memory. Okay, I am reading the address as well as the content. Okay, so I will save this program. I'll save this program. I'll just clear this out. Okay, what is this program name? What is this program name? It has cc, it has rea dot c. Okay, so it has dot slash a dot out out. Okay, now I want to read the value for n. I want to enter the value for n. For example, I am entering 5. Okay, so it is now entering the values to the block. I will tell it has 30. I will tell it has 60. I will tell it has 90. I will tell it has 65. I will tell it has again. I will tell it has 30. Okay, can you see this, guys? Address and values. Okay, so address is incrementing by 4 bytes. Why it is 4 bytes? Because x is nothing but integer type. If x was float type, it would have incremented by 8 bytes. Okay, if x was character type, it would have incremented by 1 single byte. Okay, so each memory, you can see this is nothing but initial address. This is nothing but initial address. Whatever you have it here 1000, that is nothing but this one. Okay, so I have written here 1000. Same value it is stored in the x also. Okay, if you print x, you will be getting this address, initial address. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's it. Okay, take down this one. Now same thing I'll be using with the Kellogg, guys. Okay, I'll be using with the use of is by using Kellogg. Okay, what is the difference? I have told it. Okay, where Kellogg has two parameters, whereas malloc has a single parameter. And when you create a malloc, you will be having a garbage value before initialization. If you read the memory, you will be getting a what is this garbage value. Okay, so when you are using Kellogg, you will be getting a default value called as 0. Okay, a simple change I will be doing it, guys. A small change I will be doing it. Okay, understand this what I'm doing it. Okay, uh, instead of m, I will change it to c. Kellogg, I will make it. Instead of single parameter, I will make it as a double parameter. Done. My program is done. Okay, even for the Kellogg is also done. And that is it. Okay, same procedure will run for the Kellogg also. Okay, I want to pass two parameters. I have given number of size of the each block and now how many blocks I wanted it. Okay, So I have changed the name to Kellogg, and Kellogg, what it will do, it will go and it will create a memory. It will get the initial address. That initial address will be in the form of what? Was hexadecimal, and the type of the address will be void star. I needed it in an integer star, so I'll convert it, typecast it, and I will save it into X. Then remaining procedure is as same as what you have done it previously. Okay, so that's it. Okay, same thing I'll be doing it here. Same thing I'll be doing it here. Okay, I wanted to show you something, but I will show it now, right now. Okay, so I will compile this program. I'll compile this program. Let us dot slash a dot out. Okay, dot out. Okay, when I do this, okay, dot slash a dot out. Okay, when I do this, guys, it's waiting for the memory. I'll let it as 3. Okay, n is equal to 3. Okay, here what I'll do it, I'll just read it what 30, 60, and 90. Okay, when I tell it as like this, 3 blocks are created. I have created this, correct, right? Okay, now what I do is again I will run it. N I will tell it as 0, guys. Okay, 0. Okay, at this situation, there should be no block should be created. Okay, but it is no blocks is created, it is correct, but it is printing this one. I don't want to print this one. Okay, I want to end my program. Okay, what I will be writing it, okay, what I need to write it, okay, if I don't want to print this. Okay, that is the question from my side. Okay, when n is equal to 0, guys, okay, when n is equal to 0, okay, what is the small changes I will be doing it here is I will tell it as if n is equal to 0, if I'm reading number of blocks is 0. Okay, or else you can tell it has x is equal to null also, you can tell it, because on the not creation of the memory it will return 0. Okay, so Kellogg and malloc will return 0. You can tell it as x is equal to null. Okay, even you can write it, or else you can tell it as n is equal to 0. What I'll do is I'll tell it as printf. Okay, I'll print a message called as memory. I will tell it as error. Okay, so slash n, I'll do it like this. After this, I don't want to print anything. I want to terminate my program, so I'll be using exit function of 0 here. Okay, it will break down and will exit my program. Okay, it will terminate my program. So what I'll do it, I will come here, I will run this program, I will compile this program, and then later I will run it. When I run it, I am reading n is equal to 0, and what I'm getting it, I'm getting something called as memory error. Okay, so take down this. Same thing with respect to malloc also. Same thing with respect to malloc also. For now, you take down something here. What you will take down? You take down so much. You take down so much. You take down so much. Then same thing, nothing changes. Kellogg. We'll be using a method called as Kellogg creation of memory.